sent Pikachu into the the final blast zone and would have killed him, but the time ran out.
Yeah.
Anyway, winners finals.
Winners finals, 8BitMan versus Goma.
8BitMan, one of Florida's killers, versus Michigan's best kept secret.
Yeah, Big Gomer, the biggest.
The only. Which then, by default, makes you the
Makes
biggest.
him the biggest, that's right. I don't lie. 41-41.
It's going to be a kind of campy. Both of them play aggro for campy characters. Like, 8BitMan is not the kind of person to just kind of wait in the corner and just throw tops and throw lasers. And Goma doesn't feel like the kind of person who's just going to wait in center and throw Pikmin.
Goma is very good at being just out of your range. Like, it's kind of a baity player.
But how are you just out of Rob's range? Rob has infinite range. That's the
Yeah,
question we're going to find out.
Point, yeah.
We're going to find out how that question is answered right after these messages.
Down throw, is he going to go for the up tilt? No, just straight into the up air, which will kill.
And it read the armor.
Yeah, ignore it. It kept, because it's a multi-hit, it's a long, lingering hit, so it just kind of makes that whistle irrelevant, which might be why he went for it with no up tilt. I mean, maybe he just did it because he was going to kill, but the up tilt could have been armored through, you know? No laser quite yet for Rob.
In a comfortable position, taking his time on the recoveries. Both these characters have pretty abusable recoveries.
Yeah.
As far as Rob. Rob has a couple of more
Oh
mix-ups.
my god!
What?
I love that, dude. I love when Robs do that. They got somebody trapped between them and the top, and they just down tilt, and it bounces them back and forth between the down tilts and the top. The gyro, I should say.
Let it rip. The top covered the safety on that arm rotor.
And the rotor also reflected the Pikmin.
You're right.
He put a Pikmin out there and it reflected it back at him. So it just there was nowhere for Goma to go.
Goma is kind of in a tough spot. All right, that up air is going to get at least a stock on the board, but 8BitMan looking very comfortable in the matchup.
Yeah, he is. There's 42 damage.
As Olimar does.
Yep.
Olimar's so small, the top just goes above him on the throw. Okay. Small characters are crazy.
Yeah, small Olimar.
Rob is the opposite of a small character, so he's just gonna kind of get hit by stuff.
He's a big guy. He's tall and he's heavy, very heavy character. He's not the heaviest, but he's one of them.
And Olimar was a midweight in Brawl. Don't forget, he was like Mario weight in Brawl. Yeah.
I didn't.
For some reason, they were like, "This is a good idea." This guy who canonically is 5 inches tall, maybe.
It made of plastic.
And yeah, super small, super lightweight. He's Mario weight,
Give
sure.
him a full-fledged robot weight.
Whatever.
Oh, he got the force smash at the. He plucked the Pikmin and landed up on the platform and force smashed him, which is something you see a lot out of Myron.
That is a tricky move.
Yeah. Are 8BitMan and Myron in the same region of Florida?
I'm not confident enough to say.
So
because Florida is a very big region.
I wonder if 8BitMan has played versus Myron much. If he's got that Olimar experience helping him out.
I want to say 8BitMan is South Florida. Feel free to correct me on Twitter, guys, if you are watching at home. But I think 8BitMan is South Florida.
Man, this 3-stock comeback will be huge for Goma. Oh, he gets it! Was it Goma that made the 3-stock comeback earlier?
Yeah,
that's two of them in one top 6. Goma is too big.
The purple Pikmin's too big, dude.
Yeah.
That up smash was huge.
Yeah, it was enormous. One of the biggest I've seen. I had to turn my head to see the whole thing. I tweeted that earlier. I think anything being described as so big you have to turn your head to see it, I'd laugh at that. I don't know why that expression kills me.
All right, this is the pluck Pikmin to forward smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Game 2.
Goma with the surprise Game 1 victory after being down 3-1. Definitely looked like it was 8BitMan's game.
The unlikely Midwest hero, Gomakenpi?
Yeah.
Interesting arc we're seeing here at Midwest Arena #1.
Wow, he's already way down off stage. 8 Rob down there, but Olimar's Up B is abusable, but it does have a ton of range. You can
right,
get back from almost anywhere.
I have the report. Thank you to Port for tweeting at me. Brett is South Florida. I was not wrong. Myron is considered Fort Myers, 2.5 hours apart.
Okay, so this is just 8BitMan just being an incredibly good player.
Quite good.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you to Port for letting us know, filling us in. I know that Florida is huge and long,
gigantic.
so they don't. They kind of, they're like 3 different regions. Don't really play with each other all that much. They do sometimes, obviously, but about as often as Michigan plays with Chicago.
Yeah. Great ledge trap, though, for 8BitMan to seal this first stock. But look at
Goma
Goma just lingering on the
Oh,
side,
he
and it's
gets
enough!
He was just there. He was like, made sure that 8BitMan know that if you want to get to that ledge, you have to go past my Pikmin. They are here.
Both these characters have those abusable recoveries. If you just kind of linger at the perfect height, at the perfect speed of your fast fall, or slow fall, depending on how you need to,
Yeah.
you can just present an impassable object for an opponent on a recovery in this matchup. That, I feel like, can make it very volatile off the stage.
Yeah.
But look at the damage right back from Goma. There's basically 100% unanswered from 8BitMan, and then Goma comes in with a 63% combo.
Yeah, you got the low percent up smash, which is exactly what you want with Olimar. So little lag on Olimar's up smash that he can follow up with all he wants. Great arm rotor.
Second time's the charm. He did it as a reflect in center stage. He did it on the Pokeball in center. And it reflected, I believe, like, I don't remember which Pikmin was thrown, but it reflected the Pikmin throw and then was able to answer back offensively, put Olimar in a terrible spot, and then get the second hit for the KO.
I feel like the gyro does a lot of work towards protecting Rob from the Pikmin, because you see Goma throw a lot of Pikmin, and they just hit or even get killed by the gyro that's just sitting on the ground there in front of him. It's an interesting little shield that Rob has in the matchup.
But the Pikmin can also pick up the gyro.
And bring it to him, yeah.
And bring it to Olimar.
I think it's kind of hard, I mean, because it's an active hitbox at all times.
Yes.
But I think that is a possibility, yeah.
We saw that mechanic being very relevant in Myron versus Ally, Snake versus Olimar, where the Pikmin will pick up the grenades sometimes, but kind of in an unintended way.
Yeah, so you kind of don't want, like, bring that, it's a grenade, don't bring that over here.
It's an active grenade, it's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna be sad.
It's gonna hit you too, little guy.
8BitMan in a good spot, trying to get this ledge trap going versus Olimar, but all right, mixing up.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful, he's in this same spot, and now it's dead even. Just like that, that was so quick, it was like 2 up tilts. And then another move. I don't know, an up air, I think?
It was a nair to an up tilt. Those moves look very similar from Olimar, right?
Yeah.
And then you get like 2 up airs, and suddenly, actually a percent lead for a very short amount of time for Olimar.
I don't know what it was, but it hurt. He's going for the deep side B. I like that option from 8BitMan. It was a good job by Goma to kind of just linger there and not get hit by it. Here comes a laser from off screen.
That laser was so important. Otherwise, it would just be a kind of a great edge guard situation for Gomakenpi.
That roll up onto the stage was so close to getting clipped by the purple back air, which definitely would have killed.
These back airs are so big from Rob as well.
Yeah.
That's enough to kill Olimar from center stage.
Either one of these back airs are going to kill.
Just spacing out Pikmin. Trying to get as many hits in that can not only just stop the aggressive Pikmin throws, but also maybe present a threat to Olimar as well.
Both of these guys have opted to go for just roll up onto the ledge when they're in this last hit scenario.
This is a very tense situation for the two of them.
Oh my gosh. I think Goma's just waiting for the gyro to not be a hitbox on the ground. He just stood there and waited for it to be over, but another
There's
one comes
always
out
going to be a
immediately.
gyro.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh my gosh, 136 to 132.
I don't know
Someone
how you
die.
gyro. Good parry, but
parries,
wow.
gyro disappears. He's alive still. Another one. He's still alive.
This should be enough to
He doesn't
KO.
have a jump. Oh, it hits a Pikmin, but Olimar's life. He does have a Pikmin. He's got one poor purple out there by itself.
How was Goma snuck by in that disadvantage state?
He is alive.
This is crazy.
Olimar's not supposed to be alive at 170.
Oh, another sneaky top.
Gyro. 188. Didn't get hit by the down air again.
He doesn't have
He
a
has
Pikmin
no
right
Pikmin.
now. You could have just run up and grabbed.
You can't grab without a Pikmin.
No, 8BitMan could
Oh, yeah, 8BitMan.
Like, what's Olimar going to do with no Pikmin? Just run up. All right, 2 Pikmin dead again.
Oh,
And
there,
okay.
finally, the Nair takes it 190 to 140. That was so intense. That was like more than a minute of 140+% on both guys.
Now, I'm not a lip reader, but 8BitMan just said some stuff.
He said a couple of words.
He said a few English words in the English language.
Yeah, it was well deserved. I'm
a good pop-off. That was a good pop-off from 8BitMan in the player cam for sure.
We've had such great sets so far. We've had 3 Game 5s. This is going to Game 3s, 1-1. Both very close games. That one was particularly close.
That's good. So far, so good.
Yeah, this whole tournament's been a blast as a spectator, which is what I have been for most of it.
I didn't enter this one, so yeah, that was the sound of me sipping some water.
Yeah.
In case you guys were wondering.
Hit the bottom of the cup. Goma taking a minute to pick a stage, or 8BitMan's taking a minute. I think actually 8BitMan's taking his time banning a stage. Or banning a few stages. We got 3 bans at this one. We're using the Smash and Splash.
It's going to be I believe it's a 3-ban no DSR situation.
Yep. The Smash and Splash stage list is a very interesting stage list. It's got Unova is legal and FD is a counter pick. Those are the 2 big differences between it and most stage lists. It also has Pokemon Stadium 1 instead of Pokemon Stadium 2, so it's unique in a lot of ways. Using it here for this one because that'll be the next big Midwest tournament, so just kind of
Combo Breaker is going to be rocking Pokemon Stadium 1 as well.
Well, it's basically all Chicago tournaments do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Combo Breaker's in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Chicago land.
Right. It's in Illinois.
It's in the middle of nowhere, but like close enough to the middle of nowhere that you fly into O'Hare, and then it's not even an hour drive from the middle of nowhere. Anyway, I could talk about that for a while. Here we go to Kalos, Pokemon League, in this matchup.
Yeah, Gomakenpi picked Kalos, which I know is a good stage. It's a good stage for most zoners. It's a good stage for Goma in particular, but I am concerned with his ability to get to the ledge because Rob's down air will be there, and Goma no longer has the option to go on the inside of it.
Right.
You know, he's got to go straight up because the wall's there. So I wonder if that'll be a factor or not.
Oh, he thought he'd get the bounce off the top into an up smash.
Yeah, the top didn't.
It did not abide.
He didn't give the alley-oop like he expected. No volley.
An excellent up air out of the ground, down air. Or down throw, apologies. Down throw in this game is so odd from Rob.
It's
just odd.
In practice, yeah, it's a very strange thing that he does. He just grabs you and stuffs you in the ground. It's like when you put a flag.
Mm-hmm. And he's like one of those characters where, like, you know, K-Rool can sometimes get some confirmed stuff out of the grounding. You feel like you always go for a read with Rob.
Yeah. Of
some kind, even at like 150+%. Great use of that side platform in the disadvantage state from 8BitMan. He gets that down tilt, he just retreats. He's like, okay, I can get this top, and that'll really help me buy some space, buy some stage control in this situation. Very important calculation from the Rob main. But okay, he's dead.
Until he just barely, Goma almost got hit by that arm rotor. He didn't. He air dodged away from it at the last second so that he was able to punish it. Up until he punished it, 8BitMan was doing a good job of carrying over how he finished the last game, by making it really difficult for Goma to actually find a kill shot on him. What is even happening? Wow, another one. Okay, that was a quick stock.
What are your ledge get up options in that situation as Olimar? The top is straight down. If you try to roll, you're going to get hit by it.
Yeah.
If you try to jump, you could still potentially get hit by it.
Yeah, I don't know. You have to, like, just drop off the stage and fall away.
Yeah, drop down, maybe up air? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard out here, and he's super dead. He's mega, ultra, ultimate dead.
All right, so good on 8BitMan to take a minute after the last game because he came out looking spectacular that game.
And
really
he
good.
found great ways to use the disadvantage state on Kalos, and Goma didn't. That's the thing, is he was able to use that disadvantage state, like, because the thing about that stage that is so weird to me is it looks like, okay, I have a way to mix up my recovery. I can land on these side platforms. Sometimes you just eat it for landing on that side platform, right?
Yeah,
someone covers it too hard or whatever it is. And using Rob, a character who does not have great ledge get-up options, he was able to find a down tilt in that spot, recover to the side platform, and then just bought him so much time to get the stage control. And Olimar didn't find those options in the response.
Yeah, and he also opted to go right back. He got the 60 damage combo.
He clearly didn't hear my commentary.
No, he's disregarding the opinions of his, I don't want to say superiors.
he's acting like someone who lost to me at Mario Party 6 at the last one of these tournaments.
That down.
I'm going to keep holding that, Goma, when you watch this VOD.
Hold it forever. I beat low 1 in a Mario Party round at Frostbite of 50 turns. And
50?
I'll never drop it. No. Yeah.
All right, I wasn't that hardcore. I wasn't that metal. It was a 20-turn casual game of Mario Parties.
Yeah. We did an overnight, me, Gooshi, low 1, and Regralt. And Regralt won, I got second.
Oh, Yoshi won? All right, excellent.
Yeah, Yoshi.
That's all that matters.
Ooh, that down air doesn't spike. That
Whoa!
toward the stage, and Goma was ready to tech it.
And ready to take the stock.
Yeah, he's got the first stock.
But right back. Here's 8BitMan. Nice answer. And a cute little wave land on the side platform. You always display that tech after you take the stock. And okay,
look at this.
Speaking of tech display.
He had the gyro, used the gyro nair. Only did 36. It looked like he was doing a lot more damage.
That's like shake combos in this game. It's like, wow, you hit me with 12 moves.
Yeah.
I'm at 36. Cool.
It's 3 damage a move.
Yeah, each move did 3.
Great down air. Because it, like, not only did it hit him, but it also, he didn't get hit because the stall that happens right before the down air actually comes out.
That's just understanding your movement options. Even though that doesn't like seem like a movement option, but it's just like a slight one.
It's a movement. It's like when Fox shines or Ryu throws a Hadouken. Just kind of makes them float there so that the person thinks you're going to go be a little lower. They try to punish you, and then now they're right underneath you. You can hit them.
It's understanding the character more than necessarily like an exact movement option.
Right. Yeah, 8BitMan is a Rob professional. He played him all through Smash 4. I think he played him in Brawl, right?
Played him Brawl.
Yeah.
Up air is enough for Goma to take a stock lead as he clutches it out.
Okay, 33, 39. Lots of, man, the low percent combos from Olimar and also particularly from Goma have been really, really good.
He was going horizontally with that combo. A lot of the top Olimar mains will go vertically with things like the up smashes a couple of times in a row. But you're going very horizontally and try and force a ledge guard situation, which is a great awareness versus Rob specifically. But Rob able to take that stock with, I believe, a forward air on the left side.
So Goma's looking to make this another game 5. He's well on his way, but no, not Mr. Wow.
Wow, you are
taking me way back,
the way back machine.
Oh,
I believe his tag is likewise now.
Whistle. Yeah, yep. I went so far back.
Double purple line. Okay, trying to manage the double purples with that down smash. That's exactly what 8BitMan had in mind. He just really wanted to make sure those Pikmin were super dead.
Oh, that would have killed.
He's dead.
He was ready for it. Game 5. Goodness gracious. What a good couple of sets, man.
The Midwest is good at this game.
Yeah.
8BitMan honorary Midwest. I include him in this.
He's here a lot. He travels out and supports us very frequently. So we're happy to have him, man. Anytime the big regions, Texas, Florida, California, and New York, New Jersey area come out to the Midwest to support our tournaments, we always really appreciate that. Try and give them some good competition. I think we're doing so far. 8BitMan did find himself in winners finals, but it's a game 5, so it's been competitive. And his set to get into the winners finals. No, that was the one that wasn't a game 5. That was a 3-0.
That was a 3-0, but that was the Invader battle.
It was not. Yeah, it was not against a Midwest player. That was against James, who is still alive, waiting in loser semis.
It is going to be James versus Ned after this match, which should be a hell of a match.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
James gets to see a lot of Pokemon Trainer. Ned gets to see a little bit of a Crom in the form of Jimbo Schleiss in our region.
Jimbo Schleiss got a good, he beat somebody today.
Jimbo is very, very good at the game, but
yeah,
sometimes he just is the kind of player who can fall victim to some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I heard of him for the first time today. I don't know I didn't know him before.
At the last one of these, he beat Fatality, so like,
wow,
he does that. He just comes up with the big wins. He's one of those big sleepers in Chicago.
Gotcha. Wow, man, so much that the gyro being there and bouncing him and he's dead. Psych.
He's still going.
I can't believe he didn't die from that side B. I don't know how. All the way off the stage like that at like 70, 80%.
He's still getting whacked. Like, this is the disadvantage state of Olimar. This is the thing that people need to optimize to make this character not look like the best in the game, is you need to just kind of whack him back and forth, left and right. Sometimes in these spots, where can you go? And suddenly 8BitMan gets a stock lead 7% on this
Only
man.
at 7, yeah, he is winning by a ton. So Goma's gonna have to really try to add a lot of damage without taking any, which is hard versus Rob. He's not quite as good at Olimar, but better than most at doing damage to you no matter where you are on the stage.
Right.
It's like Olimar and Snake would probably be the best two.
Rob's pretty good at that.
Rob is pretty good at it, yeah.
When Rob wants to take his time, he can get it done. And again, we talked about it, like, Olimar wants to play just outside of your effective range, right?
Right.
But what is the effective range of Rob? You can't run from laser. Top goes forever. I mean, it doesn't actually go forever, but it feels like it sometimes. It's like, okay, I'm out of range of top, but then it still just kind of hits you.
Yeah, the purple up smash didn't even, honestly, wasn't even that close to killing it. Sent him to the blast zone, but just barely.
It's kind of weird to say that, like, Goma might be the rushdown in this spot. But
yeah, he is
Olimar's the rushdown.
He is the approacher. He is the aggressor.
With the double purple line, he might be able to get this done. Just taking some time to get some shielding in. One of those purples did die. That is a big deal.
The down dash sends him to the right. Excuse me.
Yeah, trying to throw that purple. He knew that the purple was right in line and that the up smash would have been the ticket. So he made sure to make it happen, even though the purple might have missed, just because of the perfect spacing from 8BitMan.
Goma wants his grab. There it is.
We're
standing around with the blue Pikmin for quite a while.
One Pikmin, it's a blue. What ledge get up option are you going to choose?
Get up,
I'm going to
shield.
try and get a freaking grab. That's the way these things go.
Looking like subspace emissary the way 8BitMan's killing those Pikmin.
How did we make it to Game 5 without a subspace emissary reference?
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Oh, hi! He must have just let go with ledge or jumped right at that exact moment. This lead isn't as big for 8BitMan as it was after he took the first stock. So Goma is still very capable of making this competitive. It's just he's got to get that damage. But he had a white Pikmin on for so long. White Pikmin did about 20 damage on its own.
He went for like 2 or 3 nairs, and none of them cleared the Pikmin. Yeah. That's the thing, is like you have to be very aware of where the Pikmin latches on your character and what hits hit those hurt boxes. It's just a really interesting mechanic, how you delatch a Pikmin from yourself.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting.
You said that so nonchalantly. You're like, I've been frustrated by this before.
Yeah, I was thinking about how interesting it is. It is a very, I don't know any other word for it.
That's
Another blue grab at the edge. He's only at 60 damage.
It is now officially winner's stock for both these players.
Yeah, it is. To make it into winner side of Grands, which, you know, who doesn't want to be a winner side of Grands, right?
Oh, it's a big deal being in winner's side of Grants.
This is pretty even now. This is an even game. I love it. So many close game 5s.
And you know, Goma really isn't trying to outrange Rob. He's just trying to outchip Rob, which is just like my hits when they land are going to do more than your hits.
Yeah, chip damage is that's his thing. That's what you want. And both of these characters kind of are good at that, but Rob's got the harder punishes once he gets in. Well, I actually shouldn't even say that because, you know, Olimar's, is that it?
Yes,
it is.
And the pop off from 8BitMan as he takes the 3-2 victory. Moving on to
said some more English words. But yeah, I'm going to correct myself. Olimar's, once he gets in and starts hitting you with his smash attacks, has got pretty good.